To answer this question, I'll kind of start with why I started Mala. Our works predated October 7th. And I will say that since 9/11, Muslim American voices such as myself have been bullied into silence. And I call this coerced cohesion. If we dare to speak out against extremism, against anti-Semitism, against violence in our own communities, if we dare to do that, we are called traitors, bigots, Islamophobes. The word Zionist is spit at us as if it's some sort of slur. Either that or our voices become tokenized. The left and the Islamists have had a monopoly on Muslim American representation since 9/11. And the core problem remains because the majority of mainstream Muslim American organizations are Islamists. And I started Mala because Muslim Americans deserve better. Now, post-October 7th, the masks came off, and I think we can all agree that universally the line of empathy and humanity changed. What I found to be so deeply disturbing was that simply sharing empathy or reaching out to support our Jewish American brothers and sisters, somehow that translated into supporting and signaling a signal of support for bombing Gaza. How many of us have heard this? I'm not against Jews, I'm not anti-Semitic, I'm against Zionism, I'm anti-Zionist. That has become the reason why Cheryl made this film. This is why the denial happens. I penned the op-ed in the Wall Street Journal because we have a lot of work to do in the community. I wrote about anti-Semitism in the Muslim American community because October 7th drew a line in the sand. And I will say that the problem is going to continue as long as we have organizations like CARE having a seat and being present at the White House Summit on anti-Semitism. We are going to continue having this problem. And as long as we have elected officials like Rashida Tlaib and Ilhan Omar be the main faces of Muslim American civic engagement, we are not getting anywhere. And this is why we started this. This is why, because Mala is so important. We need Muslim American voices. We need a place, we need a home for voices like myself, like Ahmad's. This is the reason why you can be proud of your Muslim American heritage. You can reject grievances. You can set an example to break anti-Semitism that's been passed on from generation to generation. Because all it does is it disempowers and marginalizes us, and it justifies the hate that exists in our community.
It's amazing. Thank you so much.
Can I just briefly say that thanks to Zainab reaching out to me soon after October 7th, she got me an op-ed, helped me get an op-ed in the Wall Street Journal, helped me get in front of multiple organizations, get to the Oslo Freedom Forum. So I'm incredibly, this is the idea of creating a new political home for people that are outside the binaries, and I'm really grateful for Mala, and I'm grateful for Zainab, and the like-minded Arabs and Muslims who are rejecting the binary thing.
No, I absolutely agree with you, and I am so proud of you. You know, when I read your piece, I was in tears. Because I'm, in my heart, I mean, I've had many, many events, and all of them are culturally diverse. Because in my heart, I believe that our global community is going to destroy itself unless we all come together. So thank you so much for everything that you've been doing. You know, I wanted to talk about the plight of women at this point, because one of the things that shocked me most of all is the way women organizations were silent. I mean, we watched these things. I went with Hillary Clinton to the UN when the UN women would not make a sound or make any statement after October 7th. It took 8 weeks before they even made a statement. And they made a statement because of Hillary Clinton. Because she put her foot down and absolutely insisted that if they didn't, she was going to give interviews and hold a press conference about the fact that the UN Women organization is silent about the atrocities on October 7th. And I hope everybody here appreciates the way that she's moved forward and became such an important voice. But the next question is to you, Heidi. First of all, why is it that UN Women were silent for so long? And in fact, the first statement was really minimal.